Nishat, apparel dyeing and finishing plant, which is basically a part of Nishat Group. This is basically a continuous dyeing setup dedicated for apparel fabrics, working with customers all over the world. The history of this company, this dyeing plant is set up almost 22 years. So 2002, we started these operations, and we are one of the best, I would say, in the world, one of the best dyeing plants in the world. We have state-of-the-art equipment, most latest technologies. We are continuously developing and working into latest technologies in terms of making the process sustainable and working hard to keep reduce our water consumption and greenhouse gases. If I go back to 2018, I came to know about this rotor spray, which is basically an application. Well, this company was promoted this system for indigo spray dyeing. Basically, they were doing the spray for the yarn for indigo fabrics. They were sort of promoting this technology for woven fabrics as well. But initially, they sold these machines to only denim area, so where they were doing basically the yarn dyeing. When I came to know about this technology, luckily, I planned to go to Germany and went to see this company, saw the machine, looked at the possibility how this machine can work, can be a real alternative for the present technology. That was the key question, and what could be the possible challenges that we could face. The biggest challenge at that time was that this whole equipment was for fabric dyeing. It was only available in the lab form. There was no production machine working in the world. So for me, the difficulty part was that this technology was absolutely, I would say, new in a sense that there was no practical production experience even with the company. So, well, keeping in mind, so we did first, of course, I had to do the lab trials to establish whether this technology really works the way we want, what could be the possible challenges while moving into this technology. Ultimately, we realized that there is a potential. There could be some challenges, there could be some problems, possibilities, but keeping in mind that whenever you want to try any new thing, there are always challenges. And if you are ready to take those challenges, only then you can make it successful. We initiated our discussion with rotor spray, and ultimately we decided to have this technology. I got the approval from my CEO. Of course, I had to tell him that this is a new thing which was not available in production. So we are going to be the first company in the world to establish a system which is with this technology, and we have to learn our own way. So this will involve a learning period, and then after that we will be actually getting the results, how much successful we are. We will have to know. Initially, we had a lot of challenges with this system, but I think over the years, the last 2 years, we have been able to learn a lot, understand how this system works, and I think this technology, which has made possible to make the continuous dyeing more sustainable and reduce the carbon footprint. Difference between this system and the conventional system is we have a pet dry, pet steam process for continuous dyeing, which means that for dyeing you use, for continuous, you have to apply the dye, which is called petting, and then you have to do the drying process where you have the thermosol machine. And then, of course, which is followed by pet steam process where you apply the chemicals and then you steam it and then wash it. So this is basically a two-machine application. Now with this technology, the advantage was that because of spray, so what we were doing is petting the dye. So instead of having this thermosol machine, which is a one complete whole machine, we could replace it with rotor spray. And replacing the rotor spray means rotor spray is relatively a very small machine. If I were to give you the numbers in terms of power consumption, a thermosol machine could take power up to 65-70 kilowatt per hour, and this machine only consumes 5 kilowatt per hour. So there's a huge difference. And of course, for me, the interest was this power savings. Of course, this is followed by, if you have thermosol, you have to have the heating system, you have to burn the gas. So this complete machine running, so there was a lot of savings for us. So that's why we decided to move with this machine. We had cold bed batch dyeing, which is the most economical system to do reactive dyeing. But the challenge with that system is that you can do only cotton fabrics and you can do only reactive dyeing. With this technology, the advantage is that you can do reactive dyeing and you can do wet dyeing as well. It's a different system, but at least you have the flexibility. It's been like 3 years, and I can tell you that this machine is running 24/7. It is giving us results as good as the other process. We are able to save almost 35 to 40% of our power and gas. And not only that is one savings, but on the other hand, we are able to reduce our carbon footprint drastically. Chemical consumptions overall saved. We are able to save the salt, which is essential for the other process. Otherwise, salt is one of the key elements in reactive dyeing, which is not good. Let's be honest, because ultimately it goes to the wastewater treatment plant and you have to treat it. That's the crux, that we are able to save a lot of energy and make the process more sustainable. Nishat, we do almost 5 million liters per month. And out of that, I have the flexibility to choose what kind of colors I have to put on this equipment. At this point of time, what I can tell you is that we are able to do anything between light to medium colors very successfully and with no additional cost. So the cost, which is the main important thing, that is the other important thing is that we have to ensure that whatever the dyeing cost that we are, besides the savings, the consumption of dyes is not increasing. So this is something we have been able to understand, that for light to medium colors, still this equipment gives us similar results as compared to the other process. Sustainability is a key thing these days. So you have to ensure that whatever the technologies that are available in the market, you're continuously trying to improve and make your process sustainable. This is not only for customers, this is even for us as country. We have to ensure that whatever we are producing is sustainable. We are able to save resources within Pakistan. We are able to resources if we are able to save water, this is good for Pakistan. So for us as a company, sustainability is, besides our customers, which is our important, but we as a company have most interest in sustainability and working hard always. And that's why when I came to know about this technology, and when I understood this, then the first thing that was really important for us as a company is the sustainability, and we want to ensure that if this works, then for us that is the biggest achievement, and that's why we went with this technology. Very interesting question. I think that is the key thing that everybody wants to know. I talked about reduction in power consumption, reduction in natural gas. What are the savings? So if I were to tell you that by installing this machine, we are able to save almost 1,331 tons of carbon dioxide, okay, per year. That means that we are able to reduce our carbon footprint by 1,331 tons. Okay, so that is the biggest savings for us in terms of, and this is only with one equipment. So if we are going to add another equipment, that means that this will be doubled by the time the second machine starts running. Most likely, if I were to take out the COVID, which we lost almost 1.5 years during the COVID. So if they had no COVID, probably we would have paid off by now, in my opinion. So I think at this point of time, previous to say for you, I think 4 years is a key number. Is a number where you can easily pay off the kind way the energy prices are going up. In my opinion, yeah, 4 years is a time when you can easily pay off your equipment cost. Thank you.